Hi, and welcome to this time of prayer. And how do you respond when plans change? Sometimes it's a relief when plans change, and sometimes there's this disappointment or maybe an anxiousness, a letdown. And so, how do we respond when plans change? Especially when we had our heart, our mind, we were set on it, we're gonna do it, it's gonna be great, and then we can't. So for today, I've got 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 4 and verse 5. But that very night the Lord's word came to Nathan, "Go to my servant David and tell him, this is what the Lord says, you are not the one to build the temple for me to live in." So David had his heart kind of mind. He's like, okay, I'm ready to build the temple. I want to build a temple for God. And now God is saying to the prophet Nathan, no, it's not him. He doesn't get to do it. And so to think about that, think about how it makes us feel when plans change that we were just so set on and we so hoped, how we handle those disappointments, how we handle but I really wanted to. Sometimes when those things happen, it can be really painful and it's kind of hard to move forward. But here God is with David. God is not leaving David. It's just not what David had planned. It wasn't the way David thought it should go. And yet God is still guiding and doing good and bringing David into new places. God has not left David. And so when our plans change and there is that letdown or there's that anxiety around it or there's that sense of it's kind of falling apart or we feel that it's kind of we've been dismissed or something else, to know that God is still going with us even when we are disappointed, that God is still bringing us to a new place, that God is still in charge of our path, that God is still guiding us, and that where we are being led, the experiences we may get as we open ourselves up to God may be better than what we could have ever imagined. Pray with me. Oh God, as we go through our days and as we know that things that change whether we want them to or not, whether we have any control or not, help us, oh God. Help us to be guided by you. May we understand how you are leading us in new places even when we feel like we are disappointed, when the plans have changed and we don't like it. Help us, oh God, to lead us forward, to be with us and support us, to strengthen us for what is ahead. May we fully know your joy as you are guiding